3 ants crawled onto the man's hand. Without even glancing at them, he lowered his head and swallowed them. This man was a primitive human from 20,000 years ago. They hadn't eaten anything for a long time. In the harsh prehistoric environment, food was extremely scarce. Their tribe had searched across the wasteland for months, and many had already starved to death. Only recently had they discovered traces of a herd of yaks. Upon seeing the yak dung on the ground, Jack led his people to smear the dung all over their bodies, so as to mask their human scent. The humans slowly approached their target, preparing to hunt. When the herd reached the edge of a cliff, the hunters knew their chance had come. They launched their attack immediately. The yaks, in turn, charged toward them. When they reached a favorable position, the hunters stopped moving and hurled their spears with all their strength. Frightened, the yaks turned and fled in panic, unaware that a deep abyss lay right ahead. By the time they tried to stop, it was already too late. Seeing their companions plunge one after another, the Yak King roared furiously and charged at the humans. A young boy, joining the hunt for the first time, stood frozen in fear. Only when his father shouted his name did he come back to his senses. But it was already too late to escape. Before he could even stand firm, the Yak King charged again, lifting him high upon its horns. His father instantly threw his spear, piercing the Yak King's abdomen. In agony, the beast ran wildly toward the cliff, and in the chaos, the boy was flung off the edge. When the tribe reached the spot, they found the boy hanging from the cliffside. His father shouted, "Don't let go," but the rock he was gripping suddenly crumbled. The father screamed his son's name desperately, but there was no reply. He tried to climb down to save him, but was forcibly restrained by the others. They urged him, saying, "Your son can no longer be saved. We can't afford to lose you too." That day, the tribe feasted at the bottom of the cliff, cutting the yak meat from the carcasses, preserving it carefully to bring back to their people. But the father spent the whole night calling his son's name. By the next morning, the boy still hadn't awakened. It seemed he had truly died from the fall. Crying, the father built a stone marker for his son, and left in tears. As the chief, he had to lead the tribe back as soon as possible, for the harsh winter was fast approaching.